Did you know you might be hurting your dog every day through habits you think are loving? From a friendly head pat to the scent of your perfume, things that feel normal to us can be highly irritating or even nauseating for their sensitive systems. Imagine a scent 10,000 times stronger than what you perceive. That is the world your dog lives in. Even yelling or an improper diet can cause chronic anxiety or force their bodies to break down their own muscle tissue just to survive. Sharing those table scraps might actually be exposing them to toxic substances they cannot digest. Don't let a lack of knowledge harm your best friend. Let's explore 5 life-saving insights to truly protect and understand your dog right now. Dogs experience the world through a sensory lens that is vastly more intense than our own, particularly regarding their olfactory capabilities. Research indicates that a dog's sense of smell is roughly 1,000 to 10,000 times more powerful than a human's. Because of this incredible sensitivity, environmental factors that we might find pleasant or mild can be utterly overwhelming for them. Imagine the irritation or nausea you feel when trapped in a room with someone wearing excessive perfume. For a dog, that sensation is magnified 1,000-fold. When we use strong chemical cleaners or spray perfumes near them, they are subjected to a sensory assault that can cause genuine physical distress. It is our responsibility as owners to protect them from these potent substances to ensure their comfort. Furthermore, we often inadvertently harm our pets through their stomachs by projecting our own dietary desires onto them. Sharing human food is one of the most common ways owners cause harm while believing they are being affectionate. In reality, a dog's alimentary canal and nutritional requirements are fundamentally different from ours. Most of the dishes we enjoy are too spicy, too fatty, or too salty for a canine's digestive tract. Many of our everyday ingredients are actually toxic to dogs and should be strictly avoided, as even tiny crumbles from the table lack the essential nutrients they need to thrive. By understanding these biological limits, we can transition from loving them with scraps to truly caring for their unique physiological needs. Protecting their noses from harsh chemicals and their stomachs from toxic treats is the first step toward a longer, healthier life for your companion. Dogs are profoundly habitual creatures that find security and peace of mind in a predictable environment. They possess a powerful internal clock that helps them understand the structure of their day and what is expected of them next. This behavioral trait is best explained by the famous Pavlov dog experiment, which demonstrated that if a dog is fed after a bell rings every day for several weeks, they will begin to salivate at the sound alone, even before food is visible. This shows just how much they rely on patterns. Because they are so driven by habit, even minor variations in their daily schedule, such as irregular feeding times or inconsistent walks, can throw them into a state of confusion and anxiety. Establishing a strict routine where they are fed and exercised at the same time every day is a foundational element of canine mental health. Beyond scheduling, we must also respect their physical boundaries, which are often violated by common human gestures of affection. For example, patting a dog on the head is an action many owners perform daily. Yet, it actually irritates dogs more than we realize. Think about how you would feel if someone suddenly reached out to pat your head. Most people find it intrusive. While your dog might not growl or run away, they will often turn their head sideways, a clear signal that they are uncomfortable with the gesture. True affection involves observing and respecting these subtle cues of discomfort. Instead of forced head pats, focus on consistent rules and a reliable routine that makes your dog feel safe and understood. When a dog knows what to expect from their environment and their owner's hands, they can truly relax and thrive as a member of the family. Maintaining a dog's physical health requires a proactive approach that covers everything from microscopic parasites to extreme environmental temperatures. One of the most critical responsibilities for any owner is maintaining flea, tick, and worming treatments. While some may think these are only necessary during the summer, it is vital to consult with a vet to ensure year-round protection, as these parasites can cause long-term systemic damage if left untreated. Another silent but deadly danger is the heat trapped inside vehicles. You must never leave a dog alone in a car with the windows closed. Research has shown that the temperature inside a closed car can skyrocket by as much as 20 degrees every 10 minutes. Unlike humans, dogs do not sweat, making it impossible for them to cool down in such a stifling environment, leading to rapid distress and potential tragedy. Hygiene also extends to areas we often overlook, such as oral care. A dog's mouth is home to hundreds of bacteria, and their teeth require regular brushing, just like ours do. Many owners rely solely on chewing sticks, but real dental care should involve dog-specific toothpaste and a brush used as frequently as possible to prevent painful infections and systemic health issues. Finally, safety must be a priority when visiting public spaces like dog parks. While it is good for a dog to mingle with its own species to avoid isolation, these parks can be passive carriers of diseases that are easily transferred. If you are bringing a small puppy, you must be especially vigilant, as larger dogs often play roughly and can accidentally cause serious injury to a smaller pet. By prioritizing these preventative measures, from daily toothbrushing to environmental awareness, you are actively shielding your pet from the most common yet avoidable health crises. The way we communicate with our dogs and our awareness of their genetic background are key factors in their overall well-being. When it comes to discipline, many owners make the mistake of yelling or using physical punishment. But these methods are fundamentally flawed. Physical punishment is not only considered animal abuse, but it also fails to train the animal. It simply teaches them to be afraid of you. Similarly, yelling is an ineffective tool because it scares the dog without actually explaining what they did wrong. A dog might act timid after being shouted at, but they are often unrepentant because they don't understand the nature of their mistake. They simply assume you are angry and are trying to protect themselves. Effective discipline requires calm, clear leadership rather than fear-based reactions. Furthermore, we must be educated about breed-specific health issues to provide the best care. Certain breeds require specialized attention for their skin, ears, or fur, while others have serious internal genetic predispositions. For example, Dobermans are particularly prone to heart muscle failure and ventricular arrhythmias. Ignoring these breed-specific risks can lead to tragic consequences that might have been managed with early detection and specialized vet consultations. It is vital to have open conversations with your veterinarian about the specific needs of your dog's breed. By combining a deep understanding of your dog's genetic vulnerabilities with a communication style that focuses on guidance rather than intimidation, you create an environment where your dog can grow both physically and emotionally. This balanced approach ensures that your pet is not just surviving, but is being raised with the specialized care and respectful communication they deserve. The final pillars of a healthy dog's life are socialization and biological nutrition. Thorough socialization with both people and other dogs is essential for a dog's long-term behavior and physiological health. A lack of socialization causes the body to release adrenaline, which increases a dog's blood pressure and heart rate in any unfamiliar situation. This leads to chronic anxiety and fear-based aggression that can be difficult to correct later in life. Equally important is our discipline regarding their food intake. Obesity is a major risk for dogs, especially when owners leave their bowls constantly filled. Dogs are experts at acting like they are starving all the time, but it is crucial that you do not fall for their whining or begging. Overfeeding is a silent way to compromise their joints and heart health, ultimately shortening their lives. Finally, we must respect the biological nature of our dogs when it comes to their diet. Many veterinarians caution against a vegan diet, as dogs biologically need meat to live. Without meat-based proteins, a dog's body may begin to break down its own muscle tissue to obtain the necessary nutrients, leading to severe health decline. Providing a balanced, species-appropriate diet and ensuring they are well socialized are the ultimate signs of a responsible owner. We hope these guidelines empower you to provide a safer, more fulfilling life for your furry best friend. By avoiding the urge to overfeed and honoring their biological need for both social interaction and animal protein, you are providing the holistic care your loyal companion deserves. Thank you for watching and for being a dedicated guardian to your dog, ensuring they stay by your side for many healthy years to come.